Hello everybody, how y'all doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm definitely feeling better. I apologize for not being able to do any readings yesterday. Unfortunately, I had another very bad flare-up with my respiratory infection that I had last week, which of course was continuation from August, I guess you could say. Yeah, everything basically got flared up again from when I was sick from way back then. And then, unfortunately, we had some sort of moisture go through it. I know we had a lot of cloud coverage yesterday, and it just flared everything right back up again. I'm still feeling it a little bit, like right in here and so forth, but I'm definitely doing a lot better. I made sure I went for a walk and did some stretches and so forth this morning. Excuse me, as you can tell, I'm still, and I've already done 2 card readings. So yeah, just a lot of inflammation still happening and so forth, but at least I'm doing a lot better. So, but if anything, it was probably a good thing because it gave me an opportunity to do some meditation work. I got visits from a couple of spirit animals yesterday. One was a praying mantis, the other was a hummingbird. So with those 2 combined, it gave me opportunities to do some work and so forth, do some meditations and everything, and do some thinking and having some conversations with spirit and so forth. So everything always works out, one way or another. It all works out. Excuse me. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm still really not feeling all that terribly great, but I'm working through it. And hopefully with the storm system that we have coming up at the end of the week, it's not going to be too terribly bad. So fingers crossed. We're just going to play it by ear for right now. So in the meantime, I would very much like to make a request from everybody. Please head over to the blog. I know that, I'm in the process of trying to build my social media presence, especially with TikTok and YouTube, because I know that, you can make some money, with the videos and so forth. But, there's certain criteria that have to be met before you can start making any sort of revenue with that. And in the meantime, if you all could head on over there to the blog, there's a donation section. If you all could just help out and so forth, because the way I look at it is this. Yes, this is my calling, just like so many of others of us up on these channels and so forth. But at the same point, just like with like religious leaders, like preachers and so forth, we also have to make a living as well, and trying to juggle, our regular jobs while we're doing this and everything. It can be very, very difficult. It can also be very costly. These cards that that we're showcasing, they don't appear out of thin air. We have to buy those, and at $20 to $50 a pack, it can add up. Yes, it is a very big passion, but at the same point, it can also be very costly. And there are a couple of decks that I very much would like to see about purchasing. They're really calling to me right now. But and not just with the packs, with the decks, but also the equipment and also our time and everything. I mean, let's face it. If you go to work, you expect to be paid just the same as us. There's no difference. There's no difference between that. There's no difference from, going to church and tithing or anything. It's the same thing. Okay, so yeah, if you all could just head on over there to the blog, the link it will be in the description. And if you could just, a little bit or something, I'd really, really appreciate it, just to help out, with the costs and so forth, and a little bit of the time that's taken, because it takes with the between all 4 videos that I'm recording, with the card of the day, the 3 card, the free, and the extended. It takes me at least 2 hours to do that. That's a lot of time. So, especially since I could be using that time to be doing other things. Okay. So anyway, just a request. I appreciate it. All right, let's go ahead and dive into this. First up is the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. Let's find out what sort of spirit animals we have around us. By the way, this is the free message for November 14th, 2023, if I didn't mention that at the beginning. All right, first up, from the bottom of the deck, the number 6 card. That's a single digit 6, the Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. Second card from the top of the deck, the number 18 card, that's the 1-8 card, the Deer Spirit, bring a gentle touch. And the last card, also from the top of the deck, the number 66 card, that's the 6-6 card, the White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. And that added up to 9, definitely an ending of a cycle. The second deck that I was called to today is the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. All right, this is a 5-card spread. It's going to be present, near past, near future, distant past, distant future. In the present position from the bottom of the deck, this is a number 3 card with a green border. Basically, this would be the 3 of Cups. Rejoice in celebration. Definitely, especially with having this new moon that we had happen yesterday in Scorpio. With this being Scorpio season, new moons always are in whatever season that we happen to be in at that particular point in time. And and Scorpio being all about transformation, we can definitely rejoice in some sort of transformation that has happened. Okay, and the near past, 2 with the red border, this would be the 2 of Pentacles, movement, choices, decisions. So definitely with the transformation, some sort of decision had to be made. And whether what that decision was, whether it was a major decision or something small or what have you, we definitely had some sort of decision that had to be made. In the near future, because of this decision that we've made, we can rejoice in the fact that it's going to help us with laying a firm foundation. This card would be basically the 4 of Pentacles. It's helping us to lay some sort of a firm foundation for in the future. Okay. In the distant past, this is from the Major Arcana. This is the number 4 card. It would be the equivalent of the Emperor card, authority. So whether we were being an authority figure in our own lives, basically having a lot of structure and so on and so forth, and we made a decision to move in a different direction, or we decided to leave some sort of structured, authoritative environment. Either way, we made the decision to move away from something that was basically an authoritative sort of situation that was very constricting. Okay, so and we laid that, and now we've made a decision to move away from that, and we are able to rejoice in that. And because of the decision that we made, we're going to be laying a firm foundation. It's basically helping us to lay a firm foundation because it's giving us that self-confidence and so forth to move forward, to move away from that sort of lifestyle. And it's helping us with basically our 7 of Pentacles here, patience and planning. Planting those seeds and watching them grow. All right. That added up to 2. All about that cooperation, whether it's having, being in a cooperative, say, hi, Miss Possum, a cooperative, being in cooperation with somebody here. Maybe you're going into a partnership with somebody, starting a new business or something, or being in cooperation with yourself or spirit. Okay, definitely. One way or another, we're definitely having that planning, okay? So with ending that cycle and coming together with our cooperation, it's going to help us build that vision. Master number 11, that vision that we've been working on for ourselves all year, all right? Okay, I love you all. Please, if you like this message, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit those notification buttons, and please share. Make sure you head on over there to Patreon for the extended reading. And yeah, I loved you all. I'll talk to you all either over there or soon.